Welcome everybody. This session is Microsoft Office shortcuts, which I've also called Microsoft Office productivity tips. Now, obviously, trying to cover everything about Microsoft Office in just over an hour and a half is impossible. So what I've done is I've picked out what I think are some typical key areas, typical things that people would want to know about. So by all means, ask questions as we go through. You don't need to wait till the end to put your questions in. I can leave some time towards the end for general Q&A, but if you have questions as we go through, then please feel free to ask. And if there is something, some burning question that you have that isn't going to be covered on this session, then because it's one of the areas that I've chosen not to talk about, then again just stick it into the Q&A chat, and we can, if there's time, have a look at your particular question. Okay, so exactly what are we covering? Well, I've split it up into Word, PowerPoint, Excel, and Outlook. So when it comes to Word, we'll look at automating data entry, automating formatting, automating table of contents creation, and creating and editing PDFs. With PowerPoint, I'll show you Smart Art to show you how to build business diagrams quickly, Slide Masters, which let you change slide layout quickly, and how to manipulate and edit images and photos using PowerPoint. With Excel, managing list-based data. I know I've only put one thing there on Excel, but it is quite a big topic. And Outlook, using rules to automate email processing, using quick steps to automate tasks, and automating data entry. So let me come out of this presentation and let's make a start. So let's start with Word and start with something called Quick Parts. So I'm going to open up here. In fact, I'm going to open up this file called Quick Parts. The other thing to mention is, before I do start, I'm using Office 2016 here. If you've got 2013 or you've got 2010, or even if some of you are on an older version than that, 2007, a lot of the functionality is similar. So you'll still get benefit if you're using the older versions, but I will point out any specific differences. Okay, so Quick Parts. What Quick Parts do is they allow you to automate entering, I was going to say text, but you can actually use Quick Parts to automate any kind of data entry in a Word document, be it text, be it images, be it tables, anything. And once you've set up a Quick Part, and in some of the older versions of Excel, they were called auto text. But what Microsoft have done is they've kept the functionality, added to it, and just given it a new name. But once you've set up a Quick Part, it is then available to any file. It's not just available to the one file that you set it up with. So as an example, I want to automate entering my name and address. So I'm going to select it. And once I've selected it, I'm going to click on Quick Parts on the Insert menu. Go to Insert, click on Quick Parts, and save selection to the Quick Part gallery. Okay, so Insert Quick Parts, save selection to the Quick Part gallery. It asks for a name, so I'll call it Address, and you can choose which gallery you save it to. Basically, what you have is you have a number of galleries. If you think of a gallery as a container to store your predefined text. So I'm just going to use the Quick Parts gallery. You can also, if you want to, assign the text that you've saved as a, you can assign it to a category. So you can either use the general category or you can create your own category. And it's going to save it into this file here, which is a template, but that template is loaded automatically every time Word runs. So click on OK. I'm going to create another quick part, really just to show you that you can do formatted text as well. So if I select those are not my real phone numbers, and then go to Insert, Quick Parts, it shows you the quick parts that you've created, so they actually appear on a list. The only downside is the more quick parts you create, the longer this list will be. But save selection to quick part gallery. Let's save it as telephone number and click on OK. I can also do it with multiple paragraphs. So let's select those paragraphs there. Insert quick parts, save selection to quick part gallery, and let's call